Hello everyone, welcome to Justart. Justart is an initiative founded in 2015 just to empower young people like you. And here I am with this interesting proposition to develop creative change makers. Of course, yes, that's what I've been doing for quite some time. And this initiative is to bring in a creative change in you, and not only in you but also in the society through you. So what I propose at this point in time is try and develop a different perspective about communication. So what I have developed is a foundation that works in the domain of communicating intelligence, communicative intelligence. And this domain, in fact, is a very, very new area, that too amidst the engulfing domain of artificial intelligence. I'm trying to see how communicative intelligence can help us in developing a perspective and lead a very successful and very prosperous life. So this is an initiative that was founded based on my 27 years of experience in the field and also in training and teaching. So I've been working in 3 different countries, and my perspectives are developed based on these 3 countries' experiences that I've imbibed in me and meeting with young people like you. And I'm trying to see in what ways a very interesting proposition could be developed and that could be empowering people like you. So I've been teaching for more than 15-17 years. And I've been in the training domain for quite some time, and I've been training young people. Trained almost close to 7,000 young people, predominantly in arts and sciences background and also in STEM background. So this being my experience, I thought, okay, I'll just put that all into a kind of a perspective, a foundation that could be developed as years go by and kind of empowering people in the domain of communicative intelligence. So what I have with me is a very interesting perspective in communicative intelligence, which is something that is very, very crucial for us all to develop, and that too in a context where artificial intelligence is engulfing us in a very big, major manner. So what I propose at this point in time, I'm going to give you a series of lectures, a series of seminar, a series of workshops. It is going to be kind of interactive because I have developed a platform so that we could interact with each other. And of course, social media becomes a very interesting platform for us to keep the channels open and interact with one another to develop a perspective that is mutually reinforcing, mutually benefiting. So I fumbled on this idea when I was facing with a lot of challenges, particularly dealing with young people like you, because people come from different backgrounds. Things have changed, and in the name of inclusivity, we are meeting with people with diverse backgrounds, with diverse experiences. And it becomes a melting pot. Any educational system becomes a melting pot of different cultures, diversity, and it has to be necessarily inclusive, not only in terms of gender but also in terms of other socio-demographic determinants that become very diverse, and developing communication in this kind of situation is a big challenge. And it's not only developing communication, it's also about teaching communication to the people. It becomes very challenging at this point in time. And I faced a challenge, and that's why I thought, okay, I should try and develop something which is meaningful and that would reach out to many, and that's why I adopted this platform to reach you. First and foremost thing that I would want to discuss with is about communicative intelligence. And before I start with communicative intelligence, I just would want to talk about intelligence. Intelligence, in a very briefly, is our capacity, our ability to adapt to situations that are challenging or less challenging or not challenging, but however, it is our sense of adaptation that we develop over a period of time using our cognitive abilities, our emotional quotient, so on and so forth. So intelligence is not only a singular, it's not only intelligence quotient, but it also includes emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence, social intelligence, cognitive intelligence, corporate intelligence, leadership intelligence, so on and so forth, to name a few. So this type of intelligence, in fact, is available to all of us. We have developed over a period of time, particularly cultural, social, and emotional intelligence, and general intelligence, practical intelligence through learning, through our years of 12 plus 4 or 12 plus 3 years of training. We are ready with multiple sets of intelligence, and we are ready to embark on a journey into the job market, or explore the job market or employment market, and carve out a very meaningful space for ourselves. What is very important at this point in time is your ability to understand context and respond to it. I was just handling a class with one of my students, one batch of students, and very interestingly, I was trying to see how ChatGPT has become a very important resource for the student population, not only for the student population, but also for teachers and trainers like me. Very interestingly, I found the class to be very closely in line with the recent advancements in ChatGPT, and that made me ask one simple question to them. I just asked them how ChatGPT operates, because it is a big challenge before us, before all of us. Artificial intelligence has become a big challenge. Though it has got a lot of avenues for growth and prosperity, it is also challenging to human creativity. So I was just asking them how ChatGPT operates, and many people came out with many answers. And one girl, very interestingly, very intelligently, she was trying to elaborate it in a very fascinating manner. She said, ChatGPT operates like this. I said, how did you find out? She said, I asked ChatGPT as to how the way it operates, and it gave me an answer, and I'm here. I am trying to elaborate on it to you, and I found it to be an astounding gesture in terms of using artificial intelligence to develop or understand the process of the artificial intelligence process itself. So I was just astounded by the kind of intelligence that this girl expended. She was the only person who responded in this particular manner in a class of maybe 100, and I was quite interestingly happy about listening to the way she was narrating the entire process by just quickly looking at the way ChatGPT works, by asking the question to ChatGPT itself. So this apart, I just wanted this particular narrative to be spoken to you, because I thought it's human creativity and intelligence that creates artificial intelligence and makes use of it. It's how well you prompt that matters much to harness artificial intelligence and the best resources that it has got for us. So very interestingly, it gave me a clue as to how human creativity can kind of develop a question and know how to search for that question, search for that answer, and come and narrate it in a very interesting, meaningful manner. So I was astounded by this. I just wanted to give you as a very brief idea. So coming back to communicative intelligence, it is based on human creativity, of course. Yes, it helps us adapt, like any intelligence would help us adapt. It also helps us resolve conflicts. It also develops a kind of a cultural sensitivity. It also makes us communicate appropriately, trying to put ourselves into the context and use the right kind of words and actions, body language, to kind of create a very meaningful and mutually satisfactory situation. So this is communicative in a nutshell. So this is what I am going to deal with in coming classes.